Good morning. Oh, wait. Let me... I don't know what time it is.
Lord, today we cutting up today, y'all. We already cutting up. Y'all don't even know what time it is.
You don't know what time it is. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Trying to get it together.
Trying to get it together today. Hope y'all are having a good day. Thank you for tuning in to listening to
Sade
and Bridget Renee. I just want to take a second to say we really appreciate the love that we have been getting so far.
Y'all, yeah, it wows me.
Yeah, I know we just started out, but I really, really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. And I think it's just so dope that we're getting the amount of support, especially from back home, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Thank y'all.
Clap it up for back home.
Yes.
From the birth to the world.
From the birth to the world. And I also want to take a moment. We don't have anything from Black businesses today. So that's another plug. Please, y'all, make sure y'all send us stuff. We don't mind if we need to pay. Listen, we don't mind. We just want to make sure that we're supporting y'all and that we're helping push your products. But I want to get into my hair.
Get into the hair, girl.
So thank you, Amber Nicole, for doing my hair. Glam Am, she is located in Greensboro, North Carolina, downtown. So she did my transition for me. I'm in a new season myself. So I felt like I needed something very much different.
I love that. I love that for you. I love you say you in a new season. Give me a hug, girl.
Oh,
I love that.
Thank you.
Y'all heard a new season?
Yes, I'm in a new season. So I just said I would do something different.
I love it.
Thank you.
I do. You might want to cut my hair again.
Really?
Y'all know how to cut this mess off.
I love your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah. But today, this is not a Black-owned wine that we receive. However, this is a gift that I received, and it is a Moscato. It's good. I've tasted it, so we'll do a little taste test. And you see the bottle empty again.
Again, we are drinking wine and not orange juice.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm supposed to swirl it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very tasty. Mm-hmm. What's the percent on it? I like to see the percent. Where you gonna get me at? Ooh, 9.5. All right.
You are crazy. So today we're going to talk about people pleasing.
Let's talk about the PP.
Yeah, people pleasing. We have done that a lot in our lifetime, and I'm gonna speak for you all because I know everybody has done some people pleasing at one point in their lives. And that's why you learn how to set boundaries.
Ooh, the big B. Matter of fact, boundaries in all caps.
Yeah. That's how you learn how to set boundaries, from being in positions where you people please, being around people because you're used to being around them.
Mm-hmm.
And it becomes out of obligation.
It comes out of obligation, and it comes to, I feel like you don't want to create conflict, and we're trying to compromise sometimes so much that we neglect our own needs.
Yes.
And trying to please someone else.
Yes.
And I feel like, that's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You neglect yourself.
It is. And it's hard to get back that amount of peace that you have. It's hard to get to that place, but when you find it, when you find that peace, baby.
And when you learn how to just say no.
Yeah.
I mean, yes sounds good. Like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't afford to do this today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's too expensive. I don't have enough energy. My battery is on. So.
Yeah. This week, last week I would say, I've had to go through a couple things, and I'll let you all know about that. But I really learned how to tune into myself. And when I just did not have it to give, I ain't have it to give.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand you have this going on, I got this going on. I got to cater to myself.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
And it just gets to a point where you have to learn that. You have to learn that, because one thing people will do is take.
Ooh, they'll take.
And then you realize that you don't even have nothing to give yourself. Because I've been in that position before where I gave so much that when it's time to give myself, it's like, I don't even have it to give.
I don't have it to give. I don't have the mental capacity.
Don't have the mental capacity. Sometimes for people it can be finances they give.
That.
You know what I mean?
It could be a listening ear.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you tapped out. By the time it's really time for you to cater to yourself or take that time for yourself. Now.
Oh, and how can we please others all the time? Sometimes we can't even please ourselves. So it's like I feel like being a people pleaser is also like being a prisoner to the world, because it's like we kind of see, it's almost like seeking validation too. You want them, I guess, to not be upset with you, want to be liked. That's also, I feel like, on the lines of people pleasing.
Yes.
We do certain stuff, alter our personality. Again, as far as our needs, we neglect our needs to give them what they need. And then again, like you said, we drain and we're not left with anything. And I feel like once you learn to not people please, which is not really caring about what others feel or think, you'll be more free and at peace.
Absolutely.
But that altering personality, oh my God, growing up, I remember I said, don't act like this when you go there. Don't you be ratchet. I'm like, okay, Dad, I can't turn up. That's people pleasing. Show up as who you are.
Come on now.
Like, people go adjust to who you are.
Yes.
You can't please everybody. Because sometimes we can't please ourselves.
And it's crazy you say that, because I was just having a conversation yesterday, I think, with one of my good friends, and she was just saying that I always show up as myself.
Yeah.
And how she really appreciates that. And I appreciate that it's being noticed, because I don't ever change. Like, can I be professional in setting yes? Yes. I'm Bridget. Like, you can guarantee.
Great characteristic.
Yeah. I've been at A&T off and on since 2017. And people know who I am. You know, they know my character. They know. They know that Bridget crazy, but she can get the job done. You know what I mean?
I know y'all know I'm crazy. So many different sides of Sade. I could be sweet, I could be kind, I could turn up, Lord.
Yeah.
It's a switch. I hate to be that person.
Yeah. So it's definitely good when you find that peace. Please find that peace, y'all.
Please stop people pleasing.
Yeah. And it's easy to go backwards a lot of times too. But it's also good to be in a place where you can recognize when you're going backwards. When you can recognize, like, this don't feel right and I'm not going to do it. Right. Setting those proper boundaries, no matter how hard it may be. Set those boundaries for your love. It could be family. I don't care. It could be family.
It could definitely be family. As far as the people pleasing, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I've definitely been in a situation where I felt like, I put myself last for family.
For me, I just felt like I was trying to be a particular way for family. Showing up how they want me to show up instead of showing up as far as who I am. And I'm learning not to do that,
Yes.
And with some friendships throughout my past, just trying to people please that. Again, wanting to be liked by certain people and stuff like that. Again, that goes in the line of people pleasing too. Trying to alternate, I guess, your way of being to fit a certain set of people is also a part of people pleasing. Yes. Show up as yourself.
Show up as yourself. Because one thing I know is it's hard to wear a mask. In relationships, they say, like, when you start out, when you meet somebody, you date somebody, they'll say, oh, well, get to know them, because you always meet a representative.
Yeah, vet him.
That mask is going to come off.
It's a facade.
Just like you said, when you're around certain groups, that mask is going to come off. They're going to see how you really are, whether, okay, you're acting that way over here, but then they'll see how you're acting over there. Just be yourself around me. Because I'm going to give you me. Listen, I might not unleash all my crazy at one time. But you'll see.
Same.
It come out.
I'm an introvert, y'all. I'm an introvert. I'm shy. I'm funny, but I have to like observe my surroundings first. If, like you said, if I'm gonna give you that. So if you see me out somewhere, and I'm just chilling, being weird. It's nothing. That's just me. I'm really watching my surroundings and figuring out if I need to give that dose. Because I feel like, again, even my energy is expensive. Everybody don't even deserve that.
No, they don't.
So I kind of keep it to myself. I'm funny now. I'm funny. Well, yes, everybody don't need that. I can't be like, rah, all the time.
Oh, you are hilarious. But yeah, I think that, as I said, you continue to grow. what doesn't feel good to you.
Absolutely.
And it's all about growth. It's not to say like, even if you're still in that season now, you
Mm-hmm.
feel like you're people pleasing.
Oh,
That's okay.
I feel like I'm still in that season.
And that's fine. Because
learning.
you're learning to grow, and that way you'll learn how not to accept certain things.
That even people pleasing at work.
Yes, ma'am.
Just because, like, you don't want to be blackballed, right?
Yeah.
So at work, I try to keep it strictly business. I don't want to be that person like, you know, or she's stuck up, she don't talk to nobody. Then, you know, it's always clicks at work. So it's like, well, okay, let me try to be cordial with everybody so I won't be blackballed by my supervisor. Or if I need this day off, they won't give it to their favorites and stuff like that. So I feel like people pleasing also come in your work environment.
It does. It does. Oh, it does. I can think about that in the last position. I know I taught this on another video. My last position of people pleasing, and just it was unintentional.
Yeah.
You know, because I had to do it.
Yeah.
Because I was put in a position where I was promoted, but they didn't replace me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I talked about that several times, like, hey, I need some help. Well, y'all had this position here when I got here, but now it's gone. So now you're still holding me to this standard. Well, I'm giving you what I can.
That's it.
Because I don't have a me. I'm me and me.
I'm me and me. I love that.
You know what I mean? So it was just like, you know, to an extent, I had to do it to get by.
Yeah.
But I thank God for the opportunity that presented itself to me.
Clap for that.
Yeah,
For real.
I'm just so thankful. I'm forever thankful for that, because it's draining. Nobody wants to feel like they're overworked and underappreciated, because essentially when you keep telling me, oh no, we can't do this and we can't do that, like, I know you can.
Yeah.
You're just choosing not to.
You're just choosing not to be in.
And it's okay, because I bent out. I got out of there. And it's a part of setting those boundaries.
Yes,
And of course, when you're talking about jobs and things of that nature, it does take longer. It's not like you can just go cold turkey and do no shows and stuff like that. But put a plan in place and know it's not forever. Chin up, chest out.
Yeah, it's only temporary.
Yeah.
Oh, I done worked many jobs, y'all. I done some everything. I'm like a jack of all trades. For real.
Yeah.
And I done people pleasing in so many positions to get, like, you know, where I need showing up and I don't feel like smiling, but I'm smiling. Like, I feel like sometimes that's a form of people pleasing. Like, I don't really feel like smiling today, but I'm like, I have to. Hey, good morning.
Crying on the way to work.
That.
I've done that before. I've closed my door and cried at work. I've been through all that.
I've been there.
Yeah, I'm just in a space now where I'm genuinely just happy at work.
That's a win.
Yeah, it is.
That's a win.
It is.
For real.
Because you spend most of your life at work.
Oh, you spend most of your life there.
You do. And it's hard to, when you come home, disconnect from that. Because you have to go back. I've been on Sundays, like, or Saturday night, like, ooh, it's almost Monday.
Ooh,
I've been in that position
I'll
before.
be in bed like,
yeah, just upset and aggravated because I gotta start this all up. And you're not living in a moment.
no.
You're not living in a moment. You're always constantly thinking ahead.
In the future.
Yeah, and you're thinking about all of the things that could possibly go wrong.
I analyze everything.
Yeah. So it's just difficult. But I really hope y'all find the peace inside people pleasing.
And please yourself first.
Yeah, please yourself first. Set those boundaries. Set firm on your boundaries, no matter how bad it may feel. Because it doesn't feel good, to, especially when it's people that you love, to hold them accountable and hold them firm on boundaries that you set. Yeah.
Accountability.
Yes. Yeah. Hold them accountable on those said boundaries, but you just really have to buckle down and do it, because when you're in a position and you're putting yourself last all the time,
people go get used to that.
Yeah,
they go get used to that, and they're gonna use that. People gonna get used to that, so they will,
and use it to their advantage.
Absolutely.
And that's when the manipulation comes.
You have to teach people how to treat you.
You do. That's when the narcissistic behavior comes.
Absolutely.
That's when all that, because they start using you against yourself. Well, why is it like that now? It used to be like that. You used to do this. And you're only as good as your last. Have you ever heard it?
Oh, I heard that. My dad used to say that.
That's not okay.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
You're only as good as your last favor. So in other words, you ain't never did nothing. That's how I feel. That's what I hear when people say that. You know what I mean? You're only as good as your last favor. Well,
You see how it's other shit?
yeah. Because I did a lot. Now, I can see the relevance for that when somebody hasn't done anything. Like you did something 7 years ago.
Yeah.
That was 7 years ago.
That expired.
That expired.
Yeah.
But when you're constantly doing things and it's looked at as never good enough, then that's an issue. And you're not the problem in that situation.
That is an issue, and that doesn't make anyone feel good either. And like you said, it makes you work against yourself. Like, well, what am I doing? And then again, it falls back to people pleasing because you're trying to meet their standards. You're trying to meet their expectations. What's your expectations for yourself?
Yeah. Put yourself first. Put yourself first.
Self-preservation.
Yeah. Even when you have kids, I know people are like, well, I got kids, I had to do it. Baby, if you are not taking care of yourself,
that is me.
If you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else.
You so right. She said it.
Yes. And Jaden said it. Sorry, that's Jaden in the back.
Yeah. That. He said to all the dogs out there.
Yes.
Bow wow.
Bow wow. But y'all, please take care of yourselves. Please put yourself first. Start. It's a journey. So please start putting yourself first. Setting those boundaries.
Are we talking about you?
But yeah, we really want y'all to learn how to take care of yourselves. It is definitely a journey.
Yes.
But start setting boundaries in place one by one. Set them in place one by one. So you can get to that level. And then one day, it's just going to be a no.
And also, if you didn't grow up in a household or environment where boundaries were set, it's going to also be hard for you not to have boundaries because you're so used to people pleasing. Just want to throw that out there.
You said a mouthful right there.
Because my upbringing, that's a whole nother story. Like, oh, God knows. A whole nother story. So, yeah, y'all.
Yeah, that is very true. Because we are really a product of our environment.
A product of our environment.
What we grew up around. The good thing, though, is when you start to grow.
And realize
it. And then you put different things in place. Like, I can say some conversations that I've had with people that I know, like that I'm very close to, like, yeah, okay, your mama did it that way or your grandma did it that way, but you don't have to do it that way.
I'm sorry, excuse me. I know this off the... Yeah, I love you. I love her hair.
Oh, thank you.
I can't do that. Okay. But so true.
Yeah, you don't have to do it that way. And it's not me saying that they're wrong or trying to talk, but it's just, have you thought about looking at it this way? Because we're in now 2023.
Because we will say that, well, my mom or my grandma said that, or my dad taught me this. And you're like, have you ever thought that might be wrong? That's not a way of life.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all again for supporting us.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We will drop new episodes every Wednesday. So y'all be on the lookout.
Check us out.
All right.
Continue staying tuned. Love y'all. Love y'all.
Thank
Peace
you.
and love. Bye.
Bye. Jaden, will you please?
All right.